going on? We have a long awaited review right here. I've been telling y'all about it. We finally have the Jumpman Jack Travis University Reds Replica versus Retail. Now, if you cannot tell, the Replica pair is on the right. Now, this is obviously to show people what's going on, you know, what to be aware of, because this is getting ridiculous. And honestly, this is really, really close. I didn't think they were gonna be this close, to be honest, but they fucking are. And this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. And these are, goddamn, these are an expensive shoe, at least at the moment. So yeah, I mean, if you're going in with the mindset of wanting an authentic pair and you don't get that, you know, that's obviously something you should be careful of. But look at this shit. This is fucking insane. So let's get into it. One thing that I will note, don't know if it's that important. What is this, the right sneaker? So the laces on the rep are on the left pair. Nothing crazy. Again, you can just cut the fucking laces off. But that's something that I did notice. You know, maybe somebody doesn't notice that and they forget. So yeah, they're on the right pair for Retail. They're on the left pair. But let's get into it, man. I'm just gonna move this pair, and I'm trying not to confuse myself, man, because right now I can't even tell the differences yet. So I'm gonna move this rep pair very far away, and we'll just look this way, right? So the colors are fucking perfect. The outsole is perfect. There's no difference whatsoever. Let's start with the back. Shit, man, this is a tough one. So for the Retail pair, what I will say that I do notice is you can see that towards the back, it's sort of more narrow. And on the Replica pair, it's a lot wider. You can actually see that difference. You see that? It's almost double. Also, this shit is crooked as hell. Look at that. Crooked. This is more crisp. However, the cuts, there's more fabric on the Nike pair, and on the Rep, it's like super clean. So that's one thing. Jesus, I'm sorry. That I noticed, right? So now let's get to the front. This almost looks identical. I don't even know what to say. The tumbled leather looks worse on the Replica pair. On the Retail, it's a nice, I don't want to say smooth tumble, but it's a nice light tumble. Over here you can actually see the leather tumble more on the Replica pair. On the Retail pair, not so much. The color difference, it might low-key have like a blue hue on the Replica pair, a little bit more than the Retail, because the Retail also has a slight blue hue too. But shit, man, this is quickly, we're gonna get into the boxes. I usually don't talk about the boxes, but obviously this is an expensive sneaker, so let's get into it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the Replica box is this one, and it almost has like a white hue to it. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can kind of see this has sort of a white hue. This one is more dark brown. So let me open them up, show you guys the accessories that they come with, so you guys can know the difference. Let's see which one Bugs thinks is real. I think he got it wrong. One thing that I noticed about the Reps, which is pretty crazy, is that the Retail pairs, they come with these already like attached to the paper. So now the Replica pairs allow you to attach that. I didn't think this through. I'm gonna have to take them out the paper. The paper colors, you guys can see the difference. I mean, it's almost night and day. This again is darker. This is lighter. This is a completely different shade of brown. Then over here, I think the main thing that I noticed between this bag is that oh shit, they are orange. Okay, shit. The bags are practically identical, man. I mean, you see it. If anything, this one might be smaller. I was thinking that these little eyelets were going to be black on the Retail pair, but I was wrong. They are maybe a little different color. You guys can kind of see that. This one looks more red. This one's more orange. Very, very orange. So yeah, and then this is what I was talking about in terms of the sneakers already coming in the paper, and then they would have this sticker on the bottom, so even reps can do that. This is the rep. Let's see, with the retail paper, the retail paper is a lot more white, so you can kind of see the difference there. So let's get into the sneakers. Look for stitching differences, but man, I don't know. I can't really see any. I usually look for the cuts over here, but those look, I mean, they look spot on. Shit, man. One thing that I will say, I don't know if this applies to retail pairs, but as you can see over here, it seems like the cuts around this like collar area are a lot thicker. You can see that compared to the retail pair where they're not as thick. The holes look the same. The swoosh has movement. You can kind of see that. The suede on the swoosh and the retail is obviously better. You can definitely see the difference. But I mean, this is pretty close. This is pretty close. So what I would say is that this one is definitely a lot smoother, and you can almost see like it's already different colors. There's obviously just more movement in general. It's a lot crisper, and this one just looks a bit more flat. It almost looks like the suede's dead, but it's not. There's movement, but maybe again with the suede brush you get rid of that, so that's again not a super big thing to be aware of, because you don't know, and somebody could fix that. I'm not gonna lie, one biggest factor for me to determine these two sneakers is that the padding. So on the retail, the padding is shit. It's almost non-consistent, like non-existent. I mean, it's not even there. Like, it's there, but it's really not. If you go to this replica pair, there's a lot of padding, a lot of extra padding that Nike does not use. You can even see it right here in this little corner. You see that? You kind of see that it's like bunched up over here. Retail pair, not so much. It's there, but definitely not super noticeable. This little indentation for the collar, well, not collar, but yeah, for the collar lining is a lot deeper. You can definitely see it a lot more on the replica pair than on the retail pair. Trying not to get myself mixed up because this is getting ridiculous. The laces, I feel like there's a slight color difference. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the retail pair is a bit more like cream, little bit, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I'm fucking blind. At this rate, I'm just looking at two sneakers. I don't really know what more to say. Like, I seriously, like, usually I don't struggle this bad, but let me know what you guys think, because like, am I tripping, or is this fucking getting ridiculous? Like, I usually am able to be like, oh well, this is this, blah blah blah. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know, man. This is a replica flaw, which usually doesn't happen too much, but the stitching is out. But you know, with Nike, you never know. So shit, man, I don't fucking know. I almost feel like the red is brighter on the swoosh. I don't know if you guys can see that. Again, almost. I don't want to say that for certain. It does almost feel a tad brighter, like literally just a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out the other sneaker just to see what differences I can see on that one. Laces look completely different on the replica pair versus the retail pair. They look really big on the retail pair compared to the rep. I mean, look at that. It literally looks completely different. So that could be a sign. But like, look at how minimal we're getting. If I take out these laces, if I give you a replacement box, are you still able to tell? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so far the best way to tell for me is this height difference in that back. You can see that. Way taller, way more narrow. This is fat as hell. And other than that, that's all I see, man. That's really all I see. I'm sorry if this video was a letdown, but this is really close. Like, I don't even know anymore. I really don't. I'm trying not to mix myself up. Damn, now even the padding trick, I don't fucking know anymore, bro. But I'm gonna have to sit and think about if I just fucking mix them up or not. But again, see, with this trick, see now I know I made the right decision, because I can see that. I can see that this is the retail and this is the rep. Other than that, I really don't know, bro. Like I don't fucking know. I'm really trying to see some difference over here, but I'm not gonna lie, like, this is probably my worst video in terms of struggling, because I don't know what to say. This stitching is honestly, it sticks out more on the replica pair. Look at how thick that stitching is, and it's a little bit thinner, still there, but a little bit thinner on the retail pair. I'm trying to see something with the swoosh, you know, trying to see, but shit, man. Like, look, even I found this. I was like, oh, the retail pair, there's more holes over here, right? And I was like, oh, that's a good difference. And then I go on this one, and then there's fucking holes over there. So I don't really know. I'm trying to see if any of these cuts, you know, can indicate anything. Let's see. This one might be a little bit deeper. You guys can see that, maybe. And again, that's a reach. Like, you really have to be like, if you didn't have the comparison of this retail pair, how would you be able to tell? I think the leather is less tumbled on the rep. Definitely less tumbled on the rep. You guys can take a look at that. Look at that. So here's the rep, retail, a lot more tumbled, a lot less tumbled. So yeah, honestly, man, I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna end it here. I really don't know what else to say, and I don't want rain to get on any of these pairs. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm assuming the mocha is gonna be different. Maybe there's gonna be more differences, but this shit is getting ridiculous. You know, be careful out there when you make a purchase. Just always be aware of what you're buying. I can't stress that enough. But yeah, man, like, I'm sorry if this is not what y'all wanted. I really don't know. Like, I don't fucking know, bro. This is crazy. This one's actually, like, crazy. The paper in the box and shit is better than most. But again, if people replace that, it's way harder for you to kind of tell. I'm trying to see any last minute, like, things, but shit, man, like, the holes look the same. If anything, they're slightly bigger on the rep. Maybe the stitching is the same. I'm trying to see this little cut. Anything I could notice might be a little more. The cut might come out a little bit more on the rep, maybe. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's also a lot smoother on this little toe area on the rep. It's got a little tumbled on the retail, but like, literally aside from that, I mean, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all thought it was gonna be this close. Let me know what differences y'all spot. Maybe I didn't notice. You know, maybe there's some differences I didn't notice. Obviously, the insoles are the same, but honestly, that the key ones for me are this padding, and you can really feel it on the bottom, on this area of the collar. The retail pair does not have that much padding. You will feel a shit ton of padding on these reps, mainly on this bottom. Maybe not a shit ton, but you'll feel more padding on these reps than you do on retail, especially again in this area. And I've been saying that for a lot of my videos. A lot of these reps have more cushioning, so be careful. But other than that, this is a really close one. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.